On the other side of that wall is saltwater.
That's a crazy looking ship with a helicopter landing pad on its roof.
Feels like we're coming home.
Oh my god. Alright, let's go find our mast.
We can sail again. Last time on Sailing Soulianis, we showed you our typical routine traveling down the river. That routine wouldn't last long though, as we left you all with a little over 100 miles to go before reaching the end of our journey from freshwater to saltwater.
Okay, so where are we?
We are at the last lock. On the other side of that wall is saltwater.
Brackish water.
Same thing. It's salty, right?
It's probably a little salty.
Yeah, I mean, it's salty water. Let's put it that way. It's salty water. Look at that. It has no wheels.
Lauren is fascinated by the no-wheeled bollard.
It doesn't squeak at all.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Check out this setup we have going on here. We're using our spinnaker tie-down spot combined with our miniature little deck cleat to form a nice little U midship.
And a virtually maintenance-free, oh, that's not right. A virtually, what's the word I'm looking for?
Effortless?
Effortless locking situation. I haven't had my breakfast yet.
You's good at the woods.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy.
We're almost to the ocean.
Yes, pillows and stuffed animals.
In your pinky, so that when you smash into the water, there's something to cover you.
That's a crazy looking ship with a helicopter landing pad on its roof. Either that or it's a spaceship teleportation station. Wow, to be able to pick up a tow like that? Those tires are taller than that truck next to it. Holy crap! Lauren, it's the Gulf of Mexico! That's the ocean! That's the ocean!
Kirk, that's the ocean.
That's the ocean. All the way from freshwater to saltwater. From Michigan to Gulf of Mexico. We made it!
Feels like we're coming home. I know we've never been here, and it looks weird right now. I shouldn't say weird. It looks industrial and not like home at all. It looks completely uncomfortable and scary. But out there, just beyond that horizon, there's palm trees, beaches, clear blue water, warm temperatures. That's all I got.
Lauren,
Kirk,
we're gonna be a sailboat soon.
yay!
That's a big old mountain of water. We are just about to pull into the marina that has been holding our mast for the past month to be reunited so that we can turn back into a sailboat. Radio, huh? That's a sweet boat.
I took off the microphone to shoot photos, but
That's okay.
tell me how happy you are right now.
So happy right now. Okay, we're gonna have a beautiful sunset. Then we're gonna get a nice cool rain, which is gonna kill all the bugs. They're all gonna go away, every one of them. We just washed all the salt and dirt and Mississippi mud. No, Tennessee mud off the boat. Drinking a boat beer. Stoked.
Oh, hi, boat.
I am a happy chappy.
Well, the rain did come that first night, and the second night came the snow.
Oh my god.
Like the snow?
This is kind of messed up.
Yeah.
Snow and palm trees.
This is really strange. It does make it feel sort of Christmassy though, which is kind of cool.
By the third day, most of the snow was gone.
So where are we headed?
We're gonna go see our mast.
We are on the most southern part of our journey thus far, and it is the coldest. Oh, look at there's Mark and Andy leaving.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's go find our mast.
Someone's happy.
There she is.
We can sail again. Aw. She doesn't look too bad, love.
No. Everything's still all wrapped up.
Yeah.
Cool. Think we're gonna remember how to put everything back together?
That remains to be seen. That's a big question mark. I mean, you took a lot of photos, right?
No, you were taking the photos.
Oh, right.
You took a lot of photos, right?
Yeah, but you took a bunch before we even left Wisconsin, I thought.
Not really.
Yeah, I took a bunch of photos.
Okay.
We have 4 days until we're scheduled to have our mast re-stepped. What do we have to attach to it before it actually goes up?
Our wind vane, our VHF, and our wind indicator.
Oh, that's it?
Well, and all the halyards and stuff. And I also want to figure out if we can put a different block up here for running our spinnaker halyard internally. So yeah, we got some work to do. Geez, I almost forgot about our boom. That's an important piece. That's over here.
That looks perfect.
Yeah. All right. Well, at least it's all here.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
They put foam over the whole
All the way
thing.
over, yeah.
Well, I think we did a pretty decent job.
Yeah. Yeah, look at this carpet on the end. That's the ticket. Sun feels good
Yeah.
in this 40-degree temperatures.
Shall we get breakfast?
Breakfast.
And then mast.
Breakfast and mast.
Sunday morning mast.
So I'm gonna be unwrapping our mast here, getting everything ready to get it put back on the boat, get it restepped. We're gonna maybe do a few upgrades. We're gonna look at replacing our masthead light with an LED and our deck light with an LED. And then we're also gonna try and get the halyard for the spinnaker run internally. But the first things first, we gotta get this thing unwrapped. Well, I got everything off. I still have all the rigging tied up because I need to come back with the spreaders and all the other tools and things to get everything sorted. She looks okay. Not too worse for the wear. The next day we gave the mast a good bath. We used soapy water and simple green and ran the entire length of each stay as well. We wanted to make sure we got the mast as clean as possible because we weren't sure when we were going to have an opportunity like this again. After the bath, it was time to install the new exit sheave for our spinnaker halyard.
That's going to be the end of that basically. So I'm going to put a hole there and then I'm going to cut.
Oh, that entire...
Yeah.
You're basically cutting a giant almond-shaped
hole. Yeah. All right, just watch there's going to be metal flying.
Holy hell, Kirk.
Yeah.
We're putting a hole in our mast.
Cut a big hole in the mast.
Yeah. It's a little scary.
Look at that, brand new VHF antenna. Pretty snazzy.
After completing the work on the lower part of the mast, we had to install an identical exit sheave at the top.
So when you're tapping the screws, you want to go forward like a quarter turn and then back a little, and then forward a quarter turn and then back a little, because you don't want to build up too much pressure or else you're just going to rip the threads out, because you're literally cutting metal, but it's like really fine, you know. Bruce taught me that, so thank you, Bruce. Sweet.
So basically it goes around my finger. When I come in the opposite direction, around, I can pull both the standing part and the working end to tighten the knot.
That'll work. Okay. All right, so now what I want you to do is, where'd that other end go?
It's right here.
Right here? Okay. I want you to take that end and pull on that from here, and you can start to coil it up.
We're running all the lines on the mast before it gets stepped this afternoon, when we become a sailboat again.